welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. Warm welcome to all of you who are brand new to my channel and those of you who are returning. A few things to remember before we get started, Capricorn. Remember, this is a general reading. So this will automatically mean that you'll find some information in this reading that will resonate with your situation, and you'll guarantee hear some things that don't. Don't get distracted by the details that don't apply to your situation. It may have been intended for someone else's ears to hear. It's not your message. Keep in mind though, that even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, it's a given that not everything happens at the same time for everyone. So also keep in mind that the reading may not initially resonate because it hasn't had a chance to happen. Some of you, it's not your story at all. And please don't rush to make any type of rash decisions or jump to conclusions based on a general reading. Let me be upfront with you as well, Capricorn Nation, by letting you know that this reading will guaranteed contain some sensitive subject matter. That's not your thing? You might be better off clicking off this reading. This may not be the type of reading for you. I'm not for everybody. With that, let's dive right into this, Capricorn Nation. Let's see what's coming in for you for the next 7 days. Holy Spirit, show me what you have for the Capricorn Nation. Capricorn. Ooh, all right. I definitely feel like you're working hard. It looks like there's something that you're trying to achieve, Capricorn, but it just seems like your mental health may really need your attention this week. If it's not your mental health, then it will guaranteed be the mental health of somebody around you. I think you're spending a lot of time at work, Capricorn. That makes sense. Earth signs are usually very concerned about their career, maintaining their money, their finances. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on with this, but let's start with relationships, because that definitely feels like that's something that's going to be of concern this week. Relationships with people around you. So I don't know if you're having tensions with somebody, you're arguing with someone this week, Capricorn, family members or whomever this is. Could even be the people that you work with. Featured players this week would be Virgo and Aries. Or perhaps this is you. Maybe you have Virgo ascendant, Aries ascendant. Oh yeah, your guys are definitely trying to get your attention when it comes to your inner wounds. Let's see what's going on here. Moon sign, Cancer, moon sign, Scorpio. May have something to do with this entire situation. Sun sign, Aquarius. We have cusp here. Who am I reading for? Capricorn. So maybe you are in the Aquarius cusp. Taurus, ascendant. Or you have Taurus placement somewhere possibly. Yeah, sun sign Capricorn. Here you are, Capricorn. These are the featured players this week, Capricorn. Let's get into it. All right, radical honesty. Maybe you wish somebody would be honest. Maybe this is the reason this week for there being friction between you and someone. There's been some type of misunderstanding in the past. It feels like what's causing this. Holy Spirit, can you show me what's the cause of this? You're looking for honesty. It seems like somebody's trying to run from the truth, or somebody just doesn't want to be honest about something. I don't know. I think you might be... I think you're putting up boundaries with somebody this week. I think you're emotionally detached, and I think so is this person. I think instead of relationships, you're really focused on your financial stability. And maybe you're kind of looking for what's next. It just kind of, I get the feel that maybe you're stepping away from this. Or the issue is possibly that you wish somebody would listen to what it is that you're saying. Or this is you this week listening for the truth, wishing that somebody could be honest. There's a Libra here. This week it is. It feels like you're honoring your true feelings about something. You're in a third-party situation. I definitely see that in what's going on with you this week. Looks like you're hurt. You never want to feel that way again. I think somebody may have put you through something, Capricorn, and I think obviously maybe somebody did take your kindness for weakness. It looks like it's pretty obvious here. So this week, I think some of you are in a very complicated situation. I think you have a lot of factors that are on the outside of this relationship, external, right, that are complicating it and making things difficult for you and this person. Here you are, Capricorn, or you're dealing with another earth sign. Yeah, I say that you're very money driven, money focused, not so much this relationship. See, somebody wants to tell you that love matters, or this is just, I don't know, this is definitely a topic, your love life or the people that you love. You see, I think you have a loved one from the afterlife that is sending you a message this week, Capricorn Nation. Might be reaching out to you. Let's see. Let's see what's going on, Capricorn. Some of you are moving. I definitely see that. Capricorn Nation, Holy Spirit, show me what's going on, Capricorn. Yeah, some of you, this is a long distance relationship. You are heartbroken. Goodness, mistreated. You've been mistreated by somebody. I'm telling you, somebody has health issues. Somebody's definitely aiming for you. There's your King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. Maybe you're choosing not to talk to somebody. I did say that. No, did I say that? I think you're putting up boundaries with someone because you have been mistreated. And I definitely feel like you don't want to feel that way again. This feels like this could have been a violent relationship that maybe you got out of. Maybe it could have involved law enforcement. Seems like there were some secrets here. You definitely got your feelings hurt. This is the reason for the tension this week. And if this is not your story, Capricorn, if you are a part of a third-party situation, some of you know, some of you don't know. But if you are, this is their story if it's not yours. So this definitely involves a couple arguing over the truth coming out. And this definitely has something to do with somebody feeling hurt, not wanting to feel that way again. Three of Swords, as soon as I part the deck, yes. I think you are isolating yourself from somebody. Maybe you feel like somebody doesn't know what they want, Capricorn. So you feel like somebody is just playing around with you. See, this is what I mean. If this is not a violent relationship, because it does. It feels like there's some type of violence. Unless you're having some type of surgery, or you're having open heart surgery. Maybe you feel like somebody ripped your heart out of your chest. Of course, you never want to feel that way again. It seems like somebody's taking this really hard, and somebody's still hurt about this. And somebody would like somebody to be honest, possibly take accountability for something that happened. They want to take somebody to take accountability for their pain. And I think this is the issue, is that somebody won't. Somebody won't come correct. So somebody feels like the way to do this is to protect themselves by putting up boundaries. And so it feels like the other person is matching your energy. They know the truth. They just may not want to come clean with it. So this week it feels like there has been some emotional detachment. Either that's something that you're dealing with this week, or that's the energy that you're coming off of having to do with what happened in the recent weeks. Some of you, it feels like there's some disagreements here. Some of you could be talking about getting married. Maybe, you know, it looks like one of you might have money and maybe the other one doesn't have as much. So maybe this could be a situation where maybe you're not able to agree on a prenup type of situation here. Somebody might feel like you're out of their league. And I'm so wanting to say Gemini. I say Gemini. This is Capricorn. And I said Gemini. Somebody guaranteed has issues with mental health. This is like depression, bipolar. This could be your mom. Either way, this week it feels like you're deciding that it's time to get on with your life. So I think maybe some of you are going your separate ways. And I think that some of you, did I say some of you are having surgery? Radical mastectomy. You're having some type of radical surgery. Hysterectomy. That's for somebody. Let's see where this goes. Okay, because you definitely have an opportunist in your situation. You're dealing with somebody that's very broken. Maybe they're broke too. Maybe they don't have any money. Looks like somebody's down on their luck. You are dealing with a Sag, because I got the same cards for Sagittarius. Somebody's watching you. I say Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Sagittarius. Might be a Sag that's watching you. Capricorn. Whether or not you know this Sagittarius or you do. What I don't get is that, oh, just random. Some of you are meeting up with people online. You're online dating, possibly. You have an online connection with somebody. But I think you guys really want you to check this person out. Like, really, maybe this is who's watching you, or you're watching this person. I think you're trying to figure somebody out. I do. You're trying to see if they really are. Somebody sparks your interest this week. Anyway, it feels like somebody is missing you. I'm telling you, somebody is going through something here. They might be going through some things that don't have anything to do with you. Somebody may have ghosted the situation. You might be ghosting somebody. They ghosted you. Whatever the case, I'm trying to see what happens next. Okay. Somebody might be spontaneous. Open your heart. I promise you, if somebody have open heart surgery, maybe not. It could be that maybe you just really are so hurt that it is difficult for you to open up your heart. You're detached. You have a firm boundary. This week, some of you, it feels like you might be pressing pause on a relationship. Maybe you need some quiet time to think about what you want to do from here. But it does feel like somebody is coming to you with a fresh approach. Somebody is thinking about approaching you. I want to say Gemini so badly, but I know I'm reading for Capricorn. Somebody's going to approach you. Somebody's thinking about approaching you. But I think that somebody feels like you're dwelling on the old. And they wish that you would part ways with the old so that you guys can be, I don't know, so you guys can get somewhere. But I think the other one has an issue with the fact that somebody can't be honest. Or they're looking for you to be completely real in this situation. Somebody in this situation feels like they were treated like nothing. Somebody had high hopes for a relationship, and it seems like those hopes came crashing down. This is what I'm saying. You're healing from something. You're healing from something emotionally, or there is some type of, like I said, radical surgery. You have been fighting with somebody, or this is the topic of your fights. The past. You're not able to let go of what happened in the past. Yeah. Clear out the old. So I think this is what somebody's hope is this week. Maybe in the past somebody could have acted very childish. It feels like this week there's somebody that's coming to you maybe wanting to be mature, hoping to have a mature conversation with you. I think somebody's hoping for a breakthrough and maybe hoping to it seems like there's some things that maybe you guys have not able to compromise on. What are you compromising on? Oh, maybe if this has something to do with children. Some of you, this might be a co-parenting relationship. Maybe there's some things that you're compromising on, or that some of you are going through some type of custody battle. I definitely see that. This is Capricorn. There's definitely some temptation here. Yeah. Some of you, I think you are. You're compromising because of children. Maybe you don't trust this person around your kids. I don't know what this is about. But yeah, somebody has a big ego, Capricorn or cross watcher. And so, yeah, this is your baby's dad for some of you. You have children with this person, or this is your father. You have an issue with your father, Capricorn. You might be fighting with your dad. You might be feeling mistreated, or feeling like you're dealing with somebody who misuses their authority. They like to control you, micromanage you in some type of way. You feel like you can't be yourself around this person. And I want to say Gemini so badly. What's going on? Yeah. Dealing with somebody that likes to control people or situations. One of you, it feels like you're expected to be the strong one in a relationship. Some of you, this is a child that might be relying on your respect or your regard in some type of way, and they feel like they're not getting that from you. They feel isolated, or they're suffering with something here. I just feel like there's a child that might feel ridiculed. They might feel like the black sheep. They feel like they're different. And so I think that might be a kid that might feel forced to grow up rather quickly, and they have a lot of weight on their shoulders. Either way, Capricorn, did you lose a pet? I think there's a pet that means a lot to you. I think you're thinking about your pet this week. I think there's a kid here that might feel like they just want to belong, and they don't feel like they can get that. Again, they feel like the black sheep in some type of way. Is there a loved one that passed away? Or this could be something that you're worried about, because it does feel like somebody is going through some type of health issue, like a health crisis. Somebody does not feel like they belong here on this earth. Or just because they're different. Yeah, see, some of you, there's some bullying going on at school. It's a kid that fights a lot, getting in a lot of trouble at school. I don't know. It just seems like there's a kid that wants to belong. Anyway, these are just things that I feel like you might be dealing with. Discrimination, prejudice. Some of you grew up without a mom, so this could definitely be mom issues here, since we were talking about healing your inner wounds here. Something comes up this week, Capricorn, that triggers that. Some of you lost your mom, or you just didn't have the strongest bond with your relationship. This week it does. It feels like somebody might be taking a risk this week to show you some affection or to communicate with you. Somebody feels like maybe you're running away, or they expect you to. I think somebody definitely is in a protective bubble because they don't want to be hurt again. So this is just what I feel like you might be grappling with this week, Capricorn. Or if this is not you going through something and this is your kids, this might have something to do with a role model in your life. Like I said, if you co-parent with someone, maybe you feel like somebody is an absentee parent. Or this is you, like I said, you grew up without a parent. I don't know, there could be a parent that's distancing themselves because they're going through something of this sort, okay? I definitely feel that. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out where we go from here, Capricorn, and what this person's intentions are in coming towards you this week. What's on their mind, Capricorn Nation? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, I think I got the same exact card for Aquarius. We did mention that you might be on the cusp. Somebody is thinking about you, Capricorn. Like I said, somebody's going through some type of a health crisis and you're really thinking about them. So this is a situation this week, Capricorn, where matters of the heart, literally, where there's a heart issue, or this is people that you love, people that you care about. But maybe you've had tension with these people. Yeah, separation. Some of you live a distance from someone. You might be distant from your kids due to separation. It feels like there's another woman or somebody else that came between you and your family. Anyway, see, somebody does stay awake thinking about you. And I promise you, if you're not in some type of pain, it feels like there's pain, physical pain that's keeping you up and keeping you sleep deprived. Somebody feels betrayed, okay? And it seems like that's all that they can think about. And when they try to talk to the other person about something, it just seems like the other person becomes defensive and they shut them down. And there's a Taurus here. So maybe somebody feels like it's better not to talk at all. You definitely have a King of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. I don't think you trust this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe you don't feel like they help you. They don't lift a finger. Anyway, maybe you feel like somebody's lazy. They don't help you out. You're having to pick up the slack for somebody. I feel like somebody's constantly guilt tripping you. Somebody's a loose cannon, by the way. Anyway, I think that there's somebody that does not think that it's possible to get a breakthrough with you this week. Capricorn Nation. And it might be your own mom. Either way, I think you might be taking a break here from somebody. Somebody feels like the other one is upset. And maybe the other one is moved away or they're at a distance. I think there's somebody that would like to maybe make peace with you, but I think somebody realized that maybe they did hurt you that bad, Capricorn, or you hurt them. Yeah, they never used to look at you this way. Somebody that would do this to them. I don't know. Somebody's really going through something this week, Capricorn Nation. So, I don't know. It might be up to you to decide if you're ready to maybe let somebody in. It looks like somebody might be trying to, but the issue is that somebody feels stabbed in the back and feels like they don't really trust somebody's intentions. Maybe somebody is up to something. So I think somebody is on the defense for that reason. Capricorn. Somebody's blocked, changed their phone number, moved away. This feels like this is related to guilt. I stay awake thinking about you. They feel guilty for the things that they did, things that they put you through. It just seems that way for some of you. Some of you, it feels like you did lose somebody. Somebody passed away. And maybe you are staying awake thinking about this person. Or there are things that come up this week that bring you back down memory lane, having to do with this situation. Esoteric. I don't know why this causes me to think about the esoteric realm. Oh, maybe some of you work with the dead. Maybe you are psychic mediums. Or maybe you're going to the cemetery this week. Seems like somebody may have passed all of a sudden. But there's definitely a surgery here. A health crisis. Somebody's battling some type of health issue. And I don't know if you're worried that maybe you're going to lose someone. Either you've lost communication with somebody or you're just not sure how to get things back the way that they used to be. Yeah, somebody doesn't feel like they can get a breakthrough with you at all, Capricorn Nation, or that they can't get you to compromise or budge in any type of way because of the fact that they really hurt you. It looks like you're exhausted this week, Capricorn. I know, something... I did say that there might be pain in your body. You might be having back pain, neck pain, headaches. Something's keeping you from getting to sleep. We did talk about parenthood, so maybe some of you have little kids. Maybe you have toddlers to tend to. Maybe that could be the issue for your exhaustion. With your work. Okay. It seems like some of you are in pain. You're not feeling well. We did talk to you several times about some type of radical surgery that you might be undergoing. Maybe that's affecting your work. Or you're pushing past this pain because I don't know. You're just very dedicated to your work. You're very diligent. Let's see what's going on with your work situation. Let's make it very clear. Either some of you are going to the tarot, to a tarot reader. You read tarot or you're curious about it. You do work in the tarot community, and we did have the Seven of Swords here, so maybe there's people trying to steal your work, people taking the lazy way out when it comes to a work situation. Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you at work. What's going on with your finances? It looks like this week you are destined to succeed. You've been working really hard for something, Capricorn. It looks like you've earned it. There's some type of fulfillment coming your way. But at the same time, in the background of your situation, there is someone approaching you, and it might be necessary for somebody to let their intentions be known, because like I did say, it doesn't feel like you trust somebody at all. At all, Capricorn Nation. Whether or not this is somebody you know or this is somebody that might be approaching you for the first time. I don't know. I just kind of get the feeling that maybe somebody doesn't think that you're approachable. You have this King of Swords here, so this could definitely be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You might be taking out a student loan. Maybe this is why you're working so hard. Maybe you're trying to pay off some debt here. When it comes to your work situation, something this week, Capricorn, might cause you to wonder if you're on the right path. And maybe you might need to go someplace quiet to think so that you can commune with your creator. Maybe you're asking Source this question. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this. You are on the right path. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep remembering that you've made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today, search all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. So it feels like your guides are definitely giving you the next steps to something here. But something this week causes you to question whether or not you are on the right path. And you are. It feels like what causes you to question it is it just feels like you're working really hard, Capricorn Nation. But maybe you feel like the work that you're putting in doesn't match your paycheck. It looks like you're just having some ups and downs with your money, or you're dealing with some type of an obstacle, financial obstacle this week. Yeah. So I think Five of Pentacles. That's what I'm thinking. I do feel like your efforts have not gone unnoticed. And I do feel like success is around the corner. And I do feel like you are on the right path. Some of you, Capricorns, you might be looking for clarity, or you might be looking for a solution to your work situation. It does look like there's something that you're trying to manifest. And I feel like this is definitely a week where you might decide to step out of your comfort zone, or this is what your guides are calling you to do, to maybe try something new, Capricorn. And I don't know if this is you possibly deciding to try your hand at tarot, or since we're talking about esoteric, like I did say, the occult, you do magic, this sort of thing. You have a gift for something. I definitely feel like you have a knack for something, but maybe you're unclear about how to get this going or to make money here. I don't know. But I think that there's something here that you feel called to do. And I think this is the week where it's time to maybe pursue it, get it done. I don't know. We talked about after completion. Did it talk about school? Maybe you're thinking about what career you want to go in after you finish school. I don't know, possibly. Yeah, I think money is tight for you this week. Easy progress. Capricorn. I think once you do get this clarity, I think that you will be able to make progress with something here. Or after you complete something. I don't know, this could be a certification, a class, seminar, whatever this is. It feels like you're possibly learning something new. And if this is the case, yeah, be patient with yourself. It's like it's your mindset that's blocking you this week. You have some type of broken dream. I don't know. Maybe this is you. Like I said, there's something that you're trying your hand at. Maybe you feel like it's not working. You're questioning yourself this week. Or there's something that maybe you've wanted to do, and maybe you might go back to it. Maybe you didn't feel like you were on the right path, and maybe you're backtracking to it. But I definitely feel like what you're questioning is yourself. Nearing completion. I think you're very close here to achieving some type of a goal. And I think this week things might get a bit easier for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, or to come up with a solution to maybe how to get something done. I think something got hard for you this week. And I think your guides are definitely telling you to keep persistent. Keep motivating yourself to keep trying when things do get hard. Or there might be something that you might need to say to yourself to inspire you into action. Because it does. It feels like you are on the right path, but now something has gotten kind of difficult for you. What's going on with Capricorn? I keep hearing the word malignancy. I keep hearing it. Or you have some type of, and that's not for everybody, okay, what I just said, but I'm hearing that there's some type of persistent health issue that I feel keeps coming up. Oh, are you a perfectionist? I think that's the issue. I think something has caused you to lose motivation. It has something to do with a challenge, an unforeseen challenge that popped up this week. And I think that maybe, I don't know if this has something to do with work relationships, what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships. There's some type of boundary that I feel like you're putting up this week. Or you may need to put up boundaries this week, I don't know, with something in your life in order. I did say you're putting up boundaries in your love life, it feels like, or with relationships around you that seem a bit challenging, because it does. It looks like you might need to work some things out mentally or emotionally. Let me make it very clear. Your emotional health, Capricorn Nation, is going to take center stage. If this is not your mental health, this is the mental health of someone around you. This might be what you're healing from. It seems like something just really knocks you down emotionally this week. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Maybe some of you did. Maybe you did come out of the closet. Or maybe this is people that have secrets and maybe their skeletons are coming out of the closet. I don't know, but I definitely feel like listening and seeing things from, see the other person's point of view, listening. That's what's going to be key this week. I feel like there is somebody that wants to hear you out. I think that you are unique, Capricorn. I think you have a uniqueness about you, a certain individuality about you. And I think you're thriving this week, or you're about to thrive. But what I do feel is going to be necessary is for you to clear and shield your energy. You have it not here but once, not once but twice. Guard your energy. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's some negativity around you, negative energy that's being thrown at you. And I definitely feel that there is someone around you, whether this is someone or this is multiple people, trying to influence you mentally. Could be through means of magic, whatever the case is. Your guides are saying take charge of the situation. So there's something mentally, I think this is mentally, you may need to take charge of a situation and work through something here. Because something is keeping you from consistently showing up to something. Maybe to class or to work. And it could be your mental health. Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul action, journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soul, with your soulful goals, then show up. Whatever this is, you guys are definitely urging you to continue to show up for something here. I think something is causing you to, oh, this is other people. This is Capricorn. I don't know, Capricorn, you letting people get in your head like that? All these haters are going to do what they're here to do, which is to dissuade you. Looks like you're ruminating over something. You feel stuck. I don't know if this is a job loss. For some of you it does. It feels like there's a job loss here that you've experienced. I think that there are a lot of opportunities that are opening up for you, Capricorn. Some opportunities that might become available to you that maybe were not available to you before. This could definitely be you getting clarity about maybe opening up, creating multiple streams of income. Maybe this is something that you might be deciding to do. I think one of the issues here, it has everything to do with appreciation. Maybe you don't feel appreciated. I think some of you might be feeling overlooked. But whatever the case, it feels like there is some type of goal here that your guides are encouraging you to meet. Or you're beating a goal in some type of way. You're able to complete something ahead of time. Ahead of maybe where you expected you could. But I definitely feel that there is someone around you this week that might be infringing on your privacy. Nosy people, nosy situations. You guys are saying you're seeing the situation accurately. Having to do with some nosy people around you, or people around you that don't have the most genuine intentions. Anyway, I do feel like you are ruminating over something here. It feels like it's the old stuff. So I think that might get you caught in some type of reactive pattern. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. Something that you're thinking about is creating something, like I said, a reactive pattern. I think this week your guides are trying to get you to broaden your focus. Look at this. What is really going on, Capricorn? I don't know, maybe some of you work in mental health. You're mental health professionals. But I think that there is either a memory that you are dwelling on, or an emotion that you're dwelling on. depression. This is what your guys are trying to wipe you away from, okay? Because you definitely have new opportunities coming your way. Something has dampened your joy this week. But I definitely feel like you're going to find a way to ground yourself. And I do feel that if you are able to consistently show up and stay persistent, I think that something here, especially with this card saying easy progress, I think that you're going to accelerate quickly. This might have something to do with a workout goal. This could definitely have something to do with you driving fast. Maybe you are, I don't know. Are you speeding through something? I think something is going to require patience, and something is going to be, a decision is going to be required of you having to do with your work. But yeah, just know that there might be some negative comments coming your way. But I think that your guys are trying to get you not to internalize these negative thoughts. It feels like emotionally and mentally, you're already maxed out. Or if this has something to do with somebody around you and you feel like somebody is going through something emotionally and mentally, and you're noticing certain red flags, I think you are seeing the situation accurately. There might be a cry for help here. Or this is you clearing your energy of other people's words and their negativity. Like I said, it feels like somebody's throwing some negative words around. Or like I said, you're constantly exposed to negativity in your work environment. So I think you might be finding a way to turn this into positive energy, or you're putting like a force field around you, right? Like I said, to protect your energy. Oh, that's why we have white light. So I think that that might be what you're doing. You might be contacting your spirit guides to put a protective force field around you, Capricorn Nation. Because, I mean, isn't that always the case, Capricorn? Somebody doesn't like you, or they're trying to send negative energy your way. They want to see you get in some type of trouble. I don't know, Capricorn. I don't know. Anyway, I think you might be finding a way to raise your energy levels, raise your vibration in some type of way, especially if there's something that you're wanting to manifest. It feels like you have the ability to. I think you might be receiving something. You might be on the receiving end of something that you've been praying and asking God for, asking Source for. It shows up this week, Capricorn Nation. I feel like with work or somebody around you, maybe you feel like they're not really dependable. Somebody is trying to do some binding magic on you. I just saw that. I just noticed that. That might be something that you might be discovering this week. Yeah. Got something to do with somebody around you. You got somebody around you in your energy this week that is very questionable, Capricorn Nation. And I think you might recognize who this is, or this is coming to light. You got somebody around you that are just pretending, hiding, gaslighting you in some type of way, trying to get you to react. I think you're a very spiritual person, Capricorn. I think you have had some type of loss. I think you're very resilient. It feels like you're going to bounce back. I think that something that you're going through is going to help expand your spiritual life. The truth will set me free. I think this is you. I think you're the sage. I said if you don't read tarot, I think you're spiritual, or you feel called to spirituality. Yeah, it definitely feels like something is going to lead you toward your destiny. Something is, or like I said, this is the week that you get clarity about what you're meant to do. Some of this, I think it has something to do with the way that you manage your finances. Okay, definitely feel like money is on your mind. Your finances are this week. But I definitely feel like I said, you're trying to attract some type of physical thing here to you, a new job, a new house. Like Like I said, it comes in for you. Whatever this is that you're trying to acquire, maybe some type of knowledge, something plays out very well for you. Something is like perfectly aligned for you. Some of you might be thinking about traveling. Maybe some long distance travel. Maybe you're thinking about going to school abroad, maybe. This is you. This card you're talking about, Eagle. I think this is you getting some type of higher understanding about something. Spiritually. But I also feel like this could be you taking a bird's eye view of your situation. Seeing the situation for what it is. Spirit messages. If I wasn't very clear that you have somebody from the afterlife that is showing up for you this week. It might be somebody that's in the military. Somebody might have a military background. Anyway, this person shows up for you this week. Or to help you realize that it's time to get unstuck. Now, if it wasn't very clear, it's been coming up all reading. That somebody is, like I said, there's some type of health battle here. I guess I don't know if it's something that you're going through. You're in poor health in some type of way. It doesn't have to be something life-threatening or serious, but for some of you it is. It just seems like it. I don't know if you're not like listening to doctor's advice, Capricorn, not taking heed to doctor's advice. Like I said, it feels like you're in some type of physical pain, but you're pushing through it. This week, I think you might be slowing down. Slowing your pace a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's that you're getting older. Maybe what you felt like you could do, you pushed your body to the limit when you were a kid, and now, I don't know if that's something that you're still wanting to do. You might be getting a package this week. Something's getting dropped off for you. Either way, I feel like whatever this goal is that you're setting for yourself, or whatever this clarity is that maybe you're trying to reach when it comes to your career. Okay, because it does feel like you're trying to climb the ladder in some type of way career-wise. It looks like you're able to progress. You're able to see the progress here with something here. But I do feel like there's something that comes up this week that's going to trigger some intense emotions, or upset you, or aggravate your pet peeves, or make you feel uncomfortable in some type of way. It's going to come up, and I definitely feel like your guides are trying to get you to focus on your healing. Because what's being triggered, like I said, is your inner wounds. You're having some type of recurring issue. Like I said, if it's not health-wise, like external, then this is definitely internal. This is mentally. I think you've been having some type of an obstacle. But I think you're going to break free of that. Thank you, Spirit Guides. If you haven't gone to the doctor, or you haven't been listening, following through on something here, I think you are going to need some quiet time. I think you're going to be spending some time alone, or you're trying to figure something out. I think with your health, maybe you are concerned about something, or you're concerned about somebody's health, somebody is concerned about yours, or whatever. You might be seeing the situation accurately. You might feel that something is going on, but you can't quite pin it down. Capricorn, something might cause you to go back to the doctor. If this is not you going to the doctor, there's definitely somebody around you that might need to. Yeah, there is some type of pending issue. There's some type of problem to be solved here, and it feels like it has something to do with your health. So I feel like you could be moving. I definitely feel like there's new opportunities opening up for you, possibly once you move. And I do feel like you've been kind of putting off a vacation. What I also see in your situation is that maybe somebody is wanting to come and be intimate with you. But this is a feeling that you have towards somebody. Somebody wants to share that with you. Looks like you do have the resources to succeed, but it feels like it's your mindset that could cause you to feel defeated this week. And that could kind of like set you back a little bit, Capricorn. All right, and that's exactly what your guides are trying to deliver you from. Whatever this is that you're holding on to emotionally, it feels like it's manifesting in your body, or you're worrying or you're obsessing about a health. Maybe you're overly dependent on other people's opinions or their analysis on a situation. And this week, your guides are saying, look inside yourself. I think this is where you're going to find the answers to something that maybe you have been needing. I think you might get an answer to a place, okay? It looks like you are trying to move. I think you are going to get an answer here. Something that comes up this week that causes you or somebody around you to feel lost. Any advice that you have for the Capricorn nation, and I promise you I keep hearing Gemini. I don't know what this Gemini is for you. It could be you, Gemini. It could be you, Capricorn. You might have Gemini in your chart. Or there is no doubt a Gemini that is coming into your energy. And that might be who this is. Might be somebody that you knew in a past life. Release your past life karma. Release the old, right? We talked about that in this card. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past life will raise your vibration. Yeah. There's obviously that there is a need for you to raise your vibration this week. Because it just seems like you're really going through something, Capricorn. So your guides are trying to get you to raise your vibration. Energize yourself with the weather. Enjoy the warm sunshine, the wind in the trees, the cleansing rain, or the clarity after a storm. This will increase your aliveness. We did talk about going off on your own, going someplace quiet to think. A vacation that's been delayed. Clarity after a snowstorm. I don't know if it's snowing where you are, but whatever this is, your guides are encouraging you to go outside. Clear your head. Looks like you are recovering from something. If it's not heartbreak, then this is definitely some type of physical injury, physical ailment, a sickness here, or it's that you need to take some time to yourself. I just keep seeing that. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. Maybe you have been playing it small. Again, it feels like there is something here, Capricorn nation, that you've been trying to manifest. And it definitely comes in this week, but your guides are saying you've got to raise your vibration. You're not able to call in what you really want in the vibration that you've been in. Responding, not reacting. Yeah, that's what I mean. Something's going to be triggering you this week. So you might want to respond. The only control we have is on how we respond to the hand we are dealt. So something this week, your response, the way that you respond to something is going to make a huge difference. Trusting tricksters. Somebody around you is not to be trusted, Capricorn. Somebody that's entering your energy. If you're not really centered, you might kind of miss somebody's energy here. I don't know, you might need to stand up for yourself in some type of way too. You're always free to withdraw from it. So this is what I mean. It feels like in some area you feel like you don't trust someone, and you might be, we talked about that at the top of the reading, you're putting up boundaries. You're withdrawing from somebody's energy this week. Maybe you feel like somebody's negative around you this week, Capricorn. I think You had a Leo. Oh, you got some good news coming in. Somebody's definitely going to be giving you a helping hand in some type of way. You might need to be patient this week and wait for divine timing. And I think some of you want a baby, and that might be what's kind of depressing you this week. Well, with that, Capricorn Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. This reading was helpful, Capricorn Nation. Thumbs up this video. Consider subbing to my channel if you haven't already. If you do decide to subscribe to my channel, make sure that you do hit the post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Capricorn Nation, for choosing to spend this time with me. I'll see y'all real soon, Capricorn Nation. Have a peaceful, blessed week, Capricorn. I'll see y'all real soon. Peace out. Happy birthday!